Hi there, Aries, and welcome back to Star-Lordess Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the week of August the 9th through to the 15th. I went ahead, shuffled the cards, laid them all out. Let's see what's going on for Aries. First up, you have the Hanged Man in the upright position, followed then by the Four of Swords reversed. Next, we have Major Arcana, the Emperor upright, followed then by the Queen of Wands in the upright, and lastly, we have the Four of Wands upright. So, your overall energy, Aries, is the Hanged Man in the upright position, indicating there's been a level of waiting or suspense. Maybe you've been suspended in time for something. A lot of times the Hanged Man in the upright will come around when we need to wait on other people. Sometimes this will happen. Sometimes we need to wait on circumstances to change. Sometimes this will come up when we ourselves are just sort of putting a halt to things because we are looking at things from a different perspective. Now, it could be that that's what you've been focused in on lately, Aries, maybe just sort of waiting, and, you know, or you've just been sort of slowly moving towards your goals because perhaps you're not sure if you should be putting the brakes on certain things, that kind of thing. You're just looking at things from a different perspective. Now, for some of you, this could be about your career. It could be about your finances. It could be about your health. It could be about your wealth. It could be about, you know, your relationship, whatever. It's a general read, so it's different for all of you. But this is interesting. The beginning of the week, Aries, we have the Four of Swords in the reverse position, indicating a need to return to action. So perhaps, although maybe you have been sort of stepping back, removing yourself from a situation, maybe it's time because you've actually healed from a situation. If that was the reason you were hesitant or looking at things from a different perspective, was because something that sort of put you in the, you know, Four of Swords need to rest from this situation. Well, the rest time is coming to an end now this week. It looks like right at the beginning of the week, maybe things start revving up, starts, you know, moving in a certain direction. It's followed then by Major Arcana, the Emperor in the upright position, Mars energy. This correlates to the sign of Scorpio and the sign of Aries. Could be you showing up in your own reading in the upright position, indicating it is time to move. It's definitely time to move at the beginning of the week, Aries, but you need to keep a level of control over things. Or this could represent someone exterior to you just because it is your own energy. It doesn't necessarily mean you. It could be somebody else you're dealing with. But this is also representing, you know, a level of control, like needing to keep control over something. Or it could be that you're dealing with a person who is extremely controlling. Steady as she goes, maybe that's why the Hanged Man is here. Maybe some of you are dealing with somebody who's very extremely cautious and moves very slowly. Not really the Aries way. The Aries likes to move, charge ahead. But perhaps this is someone you're dealing with. This could be an authority figure. It could be, you know, it could be a grandfather. It could be a father. It could be someone in a position, a CEO of a company, someone in a position of power who's sort of, you know, keeping control of things and letting things only move at a certain pace. Usually the Emperor, someone who's like, can be really cautious about moving forward, only wanting to move forward in a certain controlled kind of way. So I don't know if you're dealing with somebody like that. Maybe this is a person you're waiting on, or maybe that's why you have to take things a little bit slower than you would like to. Moving towards the weekend here, you come up again in your own reading in the upright position. The Queen of Wands is here, which is, if it's a court card, so if it is, it could be a fire energy, Aries like yourself, Leo, Sagittarius. Could be that you are dealing with someone outside of you that's external to you. This could be a friend, a family member, co-worker, so forth. But the Queen of Wands likes to get things moving quickly, right? And this is where, you know, the hurry up and slow down kind of situation might be happening. Or it could be you yourself are just taking control and trying to move things faster. Perhaps you see an opening here, Aries, and you're like, no, I just want to move things along very quickly. let's go. I'll make sure I monitor the situation. Maybe this is you wanting to be in control of a situation. Maybe you're just assuring others that you'll just monitor the situation, but we must move ahead very quickly. Or this could be somebody you're dealing with. Maybe they have that kind of attitude. And the last card you have is the Four of Wands in the upright position. You have arrived. This is good news for those of you who've been working on a project. It could be you've been working quite steadily towards finishing a project. Sometimes this card will come up when, say for example, somebody has just purchased a home and they just, they're building it from scratch, and the house is finally ready for that housewarming party. Sometimes this can indicate, all systems are good in the household now, maybe because there was a problem, maybe you took control of the situation, and now their happy family is back on tap again. Or it could be for some of you, you completed a project that you've been working tirelessly towards. Remember, the Four of Wands is just that certain stepping stone where we have arrived. We can finally celebrate a level of success. So it doesn't necessarily mean that the house is completely finished. It could just be ready, the structure is up. Same thing could be said for a relationship. You've been working towards building a solid relationship. This could be where we finally get to that point where, we agree to maybe move in together, agree to get engaged or even get married. This could be a small family wedding kind of thing. For others of you, perhaps you're keeping control over a situation that concerns the house. You want to get things moving quickly, whether it be renovations of a home or whatever the situation is, even a sale of a home, maybe purchase of a new home. You just want to get settled in. Definitely could be the case for those of you who are moving this week. Maybe this is you've had to wait and wait and wait to, finally get access to your new place, and by week's end you can finally move in. Interesting reading here. You'll have to let me know in the comment section below if it resonated for you and how so. But that is your reading for this week, Aries. I really hope it helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next week. Bye-bye for now.